Okay, I started the recording.
This is just a high recording. This is just a reminder. It is canon. Whatever the herald is wearing to this swank party is being sized to go over his plate armor.
Oh yeah, we knew that.
Yeah, it has to.
You can't take it off. That's not how it works.
Oh,
Well, he
is
could, he
cursed.
just doesn't want to.
No, actually, I think the armor doesn't come off.
The cursed armor stays on during sex because of the aforementioned curse.
Gaz's armor's not cursed.
Gaz is holy.
Yeah.
I thought Gaz was wearing the saint armor. I thought the saint armor was cursed.
He is. It's not.
By
Yeah.
definition, holy.
No, not cursed.
Not holy.
It changed from being dawn themed to being dusk themed
Oh.
when the herald put it on, because there's a bit of a, bit of an adjustment from because it is still, based in Lythander, but also, there is the Raven Queen's influence there.
Also, I'd like to point out
Shifted.
there are plenty of cursed objects that are also still holy
I mean,
relics.
that's fair.
It depends on your definition of a curse. Is not being able to remove your armor a curse?
Only if you're not a never nude. Otherwise, you've just been given the best excuse of all time. Sorry,
I just
don't
want to
really
no, I
trip, but
can't take my clothes off. They're just so
Oh, they're
cursed. Sorry,
It's
everyone.
got a curse on it. I can't.
Super cursed, you guys. I couldn't even.
I mean, not being able to take armor off is what most curses on armor does in this game.
Usually they have
Whatever.
a secondary thing that is the main draw of the curse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna make you grow 5 arms if you keep wearing me, and also you can't take me off. Not
That's-
just you can't take me off.
It could
I
be.
thought
a
the plan
benefit.
was step
Growing
1,
five
cut your
ex-
armor off, step 2, be stinky. Like, I thought that was how you proceed.
Growing 5 arms is not a curse. That's just a business opportunity.
I mean, depends where you grow the arms from.
Listen, you know how many people you could.
Finish
Yeah,
your
but you
thought.
can't sit. But you can't sit down with butt arms.
And you
We
can't
don't-
breathe
We're
with
also-
two arms.
We're also assuming there are hands on these. Like, we've said arms. No one
Sure.
said anything about hands.
You don't necessarily need a hand. You could use the crease of your elbow
Butt
To do
elbows.
what?
to
Buddy,
jerk
we all
someone
need a
off
hand
for 20
sometimes.
gold a pop.
All right.
Should we play this stupid game?
I want to get Harley's outfit.
We will. We're getting there.
So-
Harley ruined it. Start the game.
No, it was-
Harold has, I guess, initially thought, oh, well, I'll just put something over my... But presumably that would be really difficult to find, clothing that fit that way. So he's just going to bite the bullet and just wear the regular clothes.
Oh.
So I will say you are all sent over. Just to tell you, you have a day, right? Because this was towards the you have a day almost before you have dinner. The clothes that are sent over are horribly ugly. They are bright,
Yes.
garish colors.
Yeah.
Yes.
That you really like big, and you have like sort of the big oh god, those big neck frills, like the big white
Yeah.
collars that come out,
Mm.
and like they're all very brightly colored, but the colors are, when I say brightly colored, they used to be brightly colored. They have faded
Yes.
and dulled.
I kind of
This is
hate.
exactly. Oh, this is exactly what I was going for.
So
I
this
kind
is,
of-
this is
I-
what was sent for you all to sort of mix and match as you
Not-
will.
Not super keen on the fact that you just described Karth's actual high society outfit as garish and ugly.
No.
No. I'm
Necessarily
describing the
that
clothes that
one.
were. Yeah, no, these are clothes that were. If Karth has dress clothes with him, that's different. These are clothes that were sent over.
Karth does, in fact, have his own.
Karth can wear
Walker.
clothes. Yeah.
Walker also has her dress clothes with her.
Yeah.
Oh, she's her dress uniform?
You're goddamn right she does.
Ooh.
So we're gonna go around
Interesting.
and sort of one. Well, actually, no. We'll start this. You have by the time you get Walker out, it's about lunchtime, so you have till the evening to do whatever you want. So any kind of
Right.
anything
Okay.
you'd like to do. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna go actually in order of who I can see on the Discord call, just to keep some order here.
Okay.
Freya, you are actually up first. Is there anything you'd like to do during the day, or are you just gonna kind of chill out?
I was deferring to Tier's aesthetic because we have to match.
Not wearing. What?
Yeah, not wearing. But what are you
Oh.
doing before? Yeah, I just want to get the afternoon done and out of the way, and then we can get into the meat and potatoes of it.
Did we have anything we needed to do before this? I don't remember.
I don't remember you all saying anything.
I kept trying to kill the Burgermeister's bodyguard, but people kept not letting me.
And also, we still have the rat coin, don't we?
Well, that was the whole thing last time.
Yeah, we dealt with the rat coin.
Yeah, are we officially done with it?
We
It
don't.
still
We still have
exists.
it.
I mean,
You guys all have curses on you, by the way.
I wanted to see if we wanted to spend like another hour.
I don't know realistically. I don't know realistically speaking how many third level spell slots Walker has, and there's like 3 of us cursed currently, I think.
I think some of you are living with a curse for a day or
those
two.
curses, you will not be able to raise yourself in Grog's estimation.
Let's also be clear, Walker can't heal people who don't tell her they're cursed.
Well, I mean, I feel like Walker, you watched Karth touch
None
the
of you. Well, one, you're not sure, don't know if it's a curse or not, but none of you are aware that anything has happened other than everyone. I think every single person who has touched this coin, other than Grog, has this strange, not compulsion, but just like, oh, this coin should probably be protected. Like, instead of throwing it away or getting rid of it, this is something that is like, oh,
Yeah.
we should protect this.
Grog's complained about the coin being cursed, but Grog was also having sweaty nightmares about being a rat. So depending on how much the coin fucks with your brain, you might go, well, I haven't had sweaty rat dreams, so I'm fine.
It's gonna be hard
Who
to
currently has the coin?
Probably Karth.
I think Karth. I think that's how we ended.
Cool. Okay. So Attila, Freya, what would you like to do for the afternoon? If anything, you don't have to do anything.
I was out all night, so I'm gonna sleep.
Fair enough.
But you don't need to sleep.
Well, I'm going to take a rest, whatever that entails.
I thought we already did a rest.
Oh yeah, no, you did. You rested before you came to get me because there was no rush.
Yeah, we waited until morning.
Okay. Then I do nothing.
Cool.
Raise
Sorry.
hand.
You're next.
Walker, Freya.
What?
I have actionable intel on a possible threat to the town and also the location of a character important to the prophecy given to me by the Vishanti
I'm
Mad
not
Woman.
gonna do it right now.
That sounds like some plot shit.
Can I tell you about it at least?
You can tell us about it, but we're not gonna do it. We're gonna have this party, and then we're gonna do whatever that is.
Okay. So first up, there is a Strahd sympathizer.
Sympathizer?
Sympathizer. Fuck Christ. What was her name, T? The lady who lives in the house?
Let me pull up her name. It is, you've already met her sons.
Right. The 2 drunk idiots in the tavern.
Fiona Watcher.
Their mother, Theona, is a known sympathizer for the Count. And I feel that she should probably be, at the very least, spoken to, possibly eliminated. And then, so, I pull out my map and I point to this spot. There's a Vishanti camp sitting right outside of town, about, I don't know, a quarter mile into the forest.
We know about that.
Did we?
Believe so.
Fucking Van Helsing was
Tyr,
friends with
Tyr
them.
and Freya knew about it.
Oh, Tyr and
You did
Freya
not.
knew about. Okay, well now we all know about it, and also, the individual named by the Vishanti madwoman we met, one Erigal, is apparently a part of this particular camp. So if we go there, he might be flippable,
Like a table?
like his loyalty.
Oh, I see.
That sounds like a whole side quest. We're gonna have to.
I
We're gonna have
actually
to
think it's
put
part
that
of.
into the list of things we need to do.
I actually think it's technically part of the main quest, but
Your
yeah.
main quest is very different than the rest of our main quest, it seems, because
Well,
you're
no.
basing it on the ramblings of a what you described as a madwoman, I believe.
Yeah.
That wasn't a good
Which,
start.
yeah, which seems like
Well, no, listen. When you go into a
unreliable.
when you go into a tent and you see an old lady surrounded by a haze of fucking dank smoke, that's generally a pretty reliable source of information, as
Okay.
long as the information is the stuff that she directly tells you and not the answer to a question you've asked her.
I mean,
At least 70% of the time, I believe those are drug dealers.
yes. I
Yeah,
I know
most of
some.
the time, most of the time I'm buying drugs from them.
Okay.
This one time, however, she had actionable intel for us, which I have told you both about prior, and it seems like I'm the only one who ever remembers it.
Whoa.
We've
So,
been very busy.
We've been very busy.
can someone get that posted?
Also, if
Like,
I'm remembering right, as the player, wasn't the whole thing with the prophecy that Karth still hasn't told anyone what the prophecy is and just keeps going, and this is
Mm-hmm.
relevant to the prophecy?
I literally told Walker the fucking moment I got out of the tent.
Walker is aware of the entire
yeah.
prophecy.
Get
I
told
don't know
everything.
about the rest of the group.
Everyone else
Like
is like, Karth is losing his mind. He thinks there's a
I
prophecy.
I told Walker, and then Walker went into the tent to talk to the madwoman, and the madwoman was like, "Sorry, the prophecy was only for the kobold. It was only
I
for the.
can't tell anyone else
I
that.
can't fucking tell anyone."
I can't do it while you're watching.
It's because 30 seconds after she said it, she forgot because she was on a lot of drugs.
Valid, honestly.
So, okay, Karth thinks that's important. Uh, we'll check into that later.
But yeah, but also like the prophecy does, it
Okay, yes, thank
details.
you, Karth. Freya's
What?
like pushing you out of the door. Like, I'm going back to my restful afternoon.
Okay.
Why are
Walker
you
pats
sad?
Karth on the head on the way out and goes, "That was very good reporting."
Freya leaves the door open an extra second and is like, you can finish your thought.
The prophecy details useful treasures and allies. I just figured it would be helpful in the fight against Strahd to actually collect those. But also, I do recognize that we have a menagerie of idiots already kind of following us.
Mm-hmm. Freya's very slowly closing the door.
Well, have a good afternoon, Freya.
Goodbye. Click.
Hey, so Walker,
Mm.
this is entirely unrelated to our actual mission. So you're going to a party today,
You're
and
also going to a
and
party.
I'm going to that same party. But do you want to go to the party together?
Walker looks him down and down and is like,
I have good clothes. I have clothes that are clean, I promise.
that legit makes her laugh a little bit. And she's like, I kind of appreciate that you think that the clothing occurred to me at all. If it's not covered in blood, that's practically formal wear. Legitimately. And I think I would be very pleased to go together. I don't think we should go together because there are complications there and you don't eat where you shit. If we all survive this, that can be a conversation we have later.
What?
You don't shit where you eat, friend. If we all survive, it's a conversation we can have at another time.
Freya, who was just behind the door, is like, what is the eating in this situation?
Eating, surviving. The eating is like the eating. Walker opens the door again and is like, the eating is like doing your job. The eating is like surviving in Barovia. The eating is like doing a quest for your literal god. Like that's your eating. The shitting is the bit where you get yourself involved in complex and complicated interpersonal relationships to the point where that jeopardizes the mission. You don't shit where you eat. Also, you don't literally shit where you eat, but I'm hoping that we're all, competent enough to understand that, like the literal version of this.
Yeah, I fully respect your decision. But in order for you to make it with proper information, you should know there's a non-zero chance that even if we do beat Strahd, I still die.
You might die anyway.
Walker's head turns very slowly and she goes, I beg your fucking pardon?
Well, Himarath's price for me being allowed to come on this quest is that we be given Strahd's empty body at the end for Himarath to inhabit. And in order for Himarath to inhabit it, this, and he taps over his tunic where the crystal is, has to come out. And it's pretty deep in there. There's a non-zero chance that I die in the removal.
This sounds like we should just kill you right now.
And you agreed to this?
He's my patron. I don't exactly have a choice.
We're gonna have to have a long discussion about this. Freya's like kind of twitching.
Yeah, no, Walker is literally looking at you somewhat open mouthed and is like, yeah, some conversation on personal agency.
Listen, I made the deal to let him live inside my body like 20 years ago when I was younger and stupider. More stupid.
Okay, there's a lot to unpack here, and I don't think we have the time because I wanted to have a very restful afternoon.
Are you still here? You could close the door.
She can't.
Open
she
the door
can't
again.
close the door.
The door can never be closed again.
Walker's like, we're gonna have a discussion about that.
Pinching the bridge of her nose, like, oh boy.
Not least because, among other things, we're traveling with people from hell who are notoriously invested in contracts. So if you would like to not be dead, like, Paylor be praised. Like, he's my guy. He's my guy. I got him. he would not be the guy I went to for legal advice. He's more of a, peace, forgiveness, burn your enemies to the ground, like that kind of vibe. Like everything's pure, like purified by the morning sun, blah blah blah. Like it's great, Halo be praised. But legal advice.
I mean, I would love to speak with, like, I don't know, an archdevil or something about this, but like, one, he lives in my brain, so little hard to have a private conversation about that. And two, I would probably just be trading one eldritch beastie for a different eldritch beastie and still be essentially fucking indentured knife.
Okay, so
Come back to this. Absolutely not.
Freya closes the door again.
Hi, Freya.
She's just had it. She's like,
also, you don't have to worry about this, Freya. I almost certainly can't afford your rates.
Freya opens the door again and is like, there are some things that I might do for free.
This might be one of these things.
That's bad for business.
You know what's bad
What
for
is the
business?
point of having mates, Ray?
You know what is bad for business? We go
What?
on a quest to kill a guy, and then we kill the guy, and then you put a eldritch abomination into that guy. What do you think happens then?
He reads a bunch of books.
Okay.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, that's a hard. Nope. Nope.
That's literally what he wants to do.
Okay. Well, that's what he told you he wants to do.
First off, he's an old god. He's, to my knowledge, entirely incapable of deceit, because just as I live in his brain, just as he lives in my brain, I live in his brain. And also, he's specifically the old god of knowledge, and he's got about 50,000 years of reading to catch up on.
Then why
sure, but knowledge isn't benign.
I can't read.
He can read, though.
All the information he gets from me is filtered through my mind. I can't read. Books are gobbledygook.
He should teach you to read.
We can teach you to read. The easier solution to this problem is to take the body of a vampire who
if I die, I'm free!
The vampire, for the record. Not just any vampire.
Easiest.
Walker, if I die, I'm free!
Bet. Would you like to be free and alive?
You could be free right now. Freya takes out her glaive.
We really do. We really do. We really need him.
Who else do you know that can open enchanted locks?
I haven't seen very many enchanted locks on this quest so far.
You're fucking welcome.
Okay, so hold on. Let's put a pause. One pause. One, let's talk about this later. Two, and Walker turns and her face goes from like, haha, good goof, to like legitimately fucking dead serious in the space it takes her to turn her head. And she's like, if you are to die, you choose the manner you go out. And if you want us to do that, we will do that. Because I don't give a shit about no fucking elder god. Palo be fucking praised. Now go have a shower. And she walks off and goes to find the fucking bathhouse.
Good talk. Freya closes the door.
Where am I gonna find enough sand to have a shower?
Go roll in the dirt.
Close your door. Stop having a conversation.
The dirt is dirty!
So where are you going now, Karth?
To find enough sand to scrub my scales.
Okay. Next up, is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Sorry that took so much.
Nope, that's fine. Didn't take so much. You're fine. I'm just making sure we're done before we move on. I don't want to jump you, that's all.
Yeah, no problem.
Grog,
Yep.
it's your turn.
Ugh. Well, Grog definitely wasn't in the building for any of that. You know what? It's like early enough in the morning. She was probably wandering around outside trying to find a reputable quote unquote meat vendor to buy some meat to consume, but the entire time did keep scratching the back of his neck and going like there was something there was like something he felt like he should be doing, but it's fine.
Yeah, there's you as you're wandering around, let's see here, as you are wandering about, you actually run into Zoldar and Yevgeny, who you've met briefly before. They were the hunters that frequent the tavern.
Yeah.
They both have like big everything on them, like they're very outdoorsy. Like everything on them they seem to have made from previous kills, things like that. And you do see them leaving what appears to be a butcher shop.
Poggers, Grog points at both of them. Hey, do you guys sell shit in there?
One let's see. Which one's the one that does the Yevgeny looks up and goes, yeah, we're doing well. We sell them the meat, and then they sell the meat to everybody else.
Nice. Grog starts to head past them. Wait, did you guys say you hunt werewolves or something?
Occasion. Get a lot of wolves around here. Werewolves, deer. Got ourselves an owl bear too once.
Oh God. Am I gonna find owlbear meat in there?
No. That was a long time ago. They don't come this far anymore. I think the werewolves pushed them.
These are, I'm just imagining like very brick shithousey looking guys. So Grog puts like a hand on one of their knees and is just like, you can't get a gnome's hopes up like that. And then walks into the butcher shop.
Apologies, friend. Have a good one. And you walk in. There are all kinds of like the kinds of meats you would expect. There's a little bit of beef, mostly pork and chicken, and quite a bit of wolf meat.
Ooh. Hey. What's good?
Oh, welcome there, little friend. It's all right. Chickens are a bit gamey. Wolf meat's fresh, though.
Shit. Gamey chicken meat or fresh wolf meat? I'll have a bit of both and put them in a fucking sandwich.
All right. It'll be for the chicken meat, 2 copper. For the wolf meat, 2 silver.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
Grog hands over the fucking money. What else is it for?
He cuts it up, folds it, puts it in the paper, hands it to you. Anything else I could get you? Haven't had a chance yet, but most of this wolf meat's going to be turned into wolf sausages tomorrow if you want some wolf bacon with the leftover.
I like you. I will be back. Grog takes the packet of meat and just walks off.
And he goes watches you and he's like, I don't know if that was a good thing or not. What just happened?
So yeah, Grog will head back over. Freya went to nap.
Freya's just in her room.
Freya's in her room. What did Karth and Walker do after finishing their interesting?
Karth has wandered off somewhere.
Neat. Okay.
Sure.
And
Then
I think
in theory-
Walker was going to take a bath.
In theory, so yeah, in theory, unless Grog sees Karth rolling around outside on like a dry enough patch of dirt, I guess she didn't run into anyone on her way into the tavern. But when he just walks up to the bar, hops up on a stool, plops the bag of meat down on the counter and goes, I need enough bread that I can stick this into the bread. Do you see my vision?
It's one of the, let's see here. Who is it? It's Erwin who's behind the bar. And he goes, now I do indeed see your vision. Chicken and is that wolf?
Yeah, I couldn't decide, so I got both.
Well, I could surely get you the bread. Did you want any cheese or anything like that?
Do I? Grog leans closer to the bag, takes a sniff, and goes, onion. You got an onion?
I think I've got a few little spring onions around here. I can cut up for
that'll
you. He goes and he cuts them up, brings
Nice.
it over, and he goes, I don't want to be offensive.
But you're going to power through it anyways.
Indeed. Hi, Karth. And he goes, now I could offer you this here bread, and sets out a really nice loaf of bread. Or I did find this in the very back of the cabinet. And he sets out a piece of what was once nice bread, but is now moldy bread.
Grog licks their teeth thoughtfully. Fuck it, we're doing both today. Slice of one, slice the other. Let's go.
All right.
And I also get it.
He slices them up.
I'll take the rest of the moldy bread. Thank you.
That's all right. Don't worry about the charge. It's on the house. Same with the spring onions. We get 1 million of them out back. That's all right. And he puts them away and he goes, I'm just curious.
Yes.
You go right on ahead. Do you want a drink?
Yeah. Give me something with enough alcohol in it to kill whatever's wriggling around inside the bread.
No, I can do that. Now that will cost you.
That's fine.
That'll cost you a gold piece.
I'm fine with that. I love a little bit of germ warfare in my breakfast.
Pulls out a strange looking bottle. He says, now we get these critters out in the forest. Weird, large, bug looking things. We usually stay away from them. They usually stay away from us. However, they are venomous, and some asshole decided to ferment it. So I think this will do you just fine. And he pours you a glass of that. And sets it.
Does a little like skull shaped drop of smoke emerge?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. Does Grog smell it?
Oh, Oh, as soon as the skull starts emerging, Grog just sucks it right up, right
Grog
up into his
no
nostril.
longer. Grog, you have never had clearer sinuses in your life. You feel the scent. You feel the scent. Feel the scent on your brain.
I like you as well. You get it.
I like you too, if I'm going to be honest. You intrigue me. You and all your friends.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the moldy bread because it's dry, and this meat is fresh, so it's wet, and we're gonna put the thick slice of moldy bread on the bottom, and then put the nice bread on top. Right?
I'm gonna leave. Karth leaves before he can witness what's about to happen.
Coward.
All right.
And Grug stacks it all together in a sandwich, takes one big swig of the mystery juice, and then takes a big bite of that fucking sandwich.
Okay, well, you take a swig of the mystery juice.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
That's fine.
I'm just assuming. So the sandwich Grog can eat fine. I'm just gonna say that. A 13. Okay.
That's dangerous.
It burns going down. And also feels a bit. It is both cold and hot at the same time. It's that burny hot feeling of alcohol, but also ice cold, like that almost painful cold when you like turn the tap on after like the house has been super cold and you're just like, oh god, it was much colder than you were expecting. Yeah, it's got that sort of weird combination. And you find yourself, your skin is sort of feels like it's vibrating a bit. And you do gain the poisoned status. But that's just from one drink of it.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. You still have the cup left.
Grog burps. Just a little bit of smoke comes out.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, that reminds me of home. And then takes a big fucking bite of that sandwich.
Oh, it's as grotesque or delicious as you can imagine it be.
Mm-hmm.
Because the meat is still raw, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Grug's eaten dirt before. We're fine.
Yeah. No, I'm not worried about the sandwich.
No.
No, you can eat the sandwich just fine. It's just whether or not you finish the drink.
I think, given that it had enough of a kick, it's interesting enough. Grog was just going to use it as like an accent piece to the sandwich, but this has overruled the sandwich in terms of culinary experience. So Grog's gonna savor the sandwich respectfully enough, with respect to the sandwich, not to any of the other patrons. And then is gonna turn, like, gonna reach, grab that goblet, and like glare at it and be like, "One of us is walking out of here, and it may be you." And is gonna finish that drink.
You're gonna down the rest? Okay. Make another Constitution saving throw with disadvantage as you drink the rest of it.
19.
You feel something begin to well inside of you, like a weird warmth, but also cold. That weird mix of hot and cold course through all of your veins. You feel it behind your eyeballs. You take a deep breath. Whew, and it was invigorating. It felt pretty good. So while you are poisoned, as you open your eyes, for the next, so the poison lasts an hour, but for the next 24 hours, you have advantage on perception checks as everything's been opened to you and everything is clear.
Grog puts an elbow down on the table and points at the bartender and is like, "That was amazing. And if you serve that to anyone else, they will definitely die."
Yeah. We had one feller try to drink it. He guzzled the whole thing down. Took about a week before his limbs started moving again.
Was he alive, or were they just, having a bit of fun?
Oh no, he was alive. Just he went. He went more rigid than a corpse, really.
Understandable. I think I did that one time. I have a vague memory of being ridden down the snowy slopes. It's pretty fun. Face down sucked a bit. Face up's fine.
Huh.
Grog grins at him.
You are the most curious creature I have ever met.
I know.
You come back anytime. I don't think anyone else is going to be drinking this for quite a while after Stan's incident.
Oh, I won't either. I'll save it for later. If I drink too much of that, I'll be going home early.
We wouldn't want that, would we?
Well, it's good to know there's a way out. Grog gives him double finger guns and hops off the stool. And then looks around and realizes she has no fucking idea what she's supposed to be doing. Do you know where anyone I'm friends with is? Either of the tall ones, any of the medium-sized ones, a couple of the short ones.
Most are out and about in the town.
Balls.
I think a couple of them are upstairs.
Fine, that'll do. Grog heads upstairs and knocks on the first door that he knows someone we know is inside of.
That would be Freya's.
What happened? Ooh. Someone knocking on my door?
Yes.
I open the door.
Hey.
Hi.
Am I allowed to murder the Burgermeister's fuckboy yet, or not?
We're gonna see how the party goes. If we might kill him at the party.
Grog's eyes light up.
But we're not gonna... We're gonna wait to see how the party goes.
Why?
Because maybe we won't have to fight every guard in the town.
Grog squints at you.
Freya just raises her eyebrows.
You haven't sold me yet.
Well, I don't think I'm going to. But you're still gonna wait until I tell you. Or, if Walker thinks it's a good idea.
What am I, Karth?
I'm pretty sure that of the two of us, one of us will decide that it's time to kill everyone in the building, and I trust Walker's judgment. You should too. You don't have to trust as much as Karth does.
I mean, that would be tough.
Tell me about it.
She did try and fight an entire building of vampires by herself, which was cool.
Hold the fuck up.
You're not there.
Out of character. She did fight a building full of vampires by herself.
And I helped.
Which, was cool. I'm not gonna trust her judgment. on whether something's a tactically sound idea, but if she says it'll be fun to kill everyone in the building,
it's less of a
hell
tactically
yeah.
sound thing and more of a ethical standpoint thing.
Well, yeah, he made a bunch of dolls of like one random woman. That's like
Also,
I cannot tell you the amount of men I have skinned for doing that.
How many have done that?
Like a lot, man.
That's a weird. Okay, I wasn't aware it
Hell
was
is
so
like extra
pervasive.
planar, my dude.
Alright.
There's a lot of weirdos in a lot of universes.
Critical info.
And a lot of them want dolls of women.
Critical information here. Their skin grows back so Grog can do it again.
Yes, of course. That's how hell works. Everyone knows that.
Listen.
It's not hell if it only happens once.
I'm not about efficiency of workload or seeing a vocation in anything, but it just feels efficient to skin him now while he's here rather than like we go and we kill Strahd and then I have to go back and then they'll be like, Grog, you need to skin this guy, and I'll be like, I wanted to go riding on the slopes first.
Okay, we'll take that under consideration. Listen, I'm pretty sure we're gonna do it because that's how our usual way things go, but
wait. Okay.
Yes.
No, like you are telling me to wait.
Yes, wait.
Wait.
Is there anyone I can kill in the meantime?
Is there anyone who deserves to die in this town that we know of besides the...
It's Barovia. Probably.
Phrase like rubbing her chin. Like, Can't hear you.
The lady who lives in this house, like Theonia or whatever.
You've mentioned her. You've not mentioned where her house is. You've not mentioned anything.
I showed them the map.
There is. I will also say you did see there is a when you were walking around with the Van Helsing character, you did with Van Richten. You did see there is a bounty board.
Oh, why don't you go look at that? You could earn some money. I know you aren't in it for the money, but...
I mean, money buys more weird... By the way, there is a beverage downstairs.
Yeah.
It nearly killed me. So if you ever feel like not being a vampire, you should try it. You might die so hard you come back.
Interesting. I'll look into that. I mean,
Grog nods and strides off very confidently.
Okay. There he goes. That's probably fine. Closes the door again.
It has to be the responsible adult today.
It's Freya's day, man.
Yeah.
So
you pass it round.
No, so what are you doing for the rest of the day, Grog? I'll let you. You know what? Grog, go ahead. Are you going to the bounty board? Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Kill rats
14.
In the basement.
Now go ahead and just give me an attack roll. Oh, no, you can use them all. Ooh, an 11. Okay. So Grog, you make about um 25 gold.
Wow.
There's a small gang of would-be cutthroats that have mostly done some mostly property damage, stealing, beating the crap out of people, but they've actually murdered a couple of people a couple nights ago. But the guard isn't able to find them. But you, with the 14, you were able to track them down, and you are gonna take. Where's mine? With an 11,
Mhm.
you are gonna take 18 points of damage while doing so.
Fair enough. Honestly, probably what Grog wanted.
Could that be halved with rage?
I think it
No.
probably was.
Yeah, we'll say that's the halved.
Damn, you got fucked up.
I'm assuming it was a large group, or Grog was just fucking around. Neat.
Yeah, that'll be your afternoon.
Sure will.
Tier.
I'm gonna go over to my sister's room, knock on.
Oh my fucking god. Freya slams the book she was reading closed, is like, rips the door open and is like, what? Oh.
I invite myself in and
Hold on.
You're
This is
also
your room.
staying in this room.
Oh, I'm also staying in this room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not realize that. So what I do is I go, oh, funny, you're staying in here too? You wanna hang out or do something together, play a game, tell each other jokes?
Do you want to do something?
I do want to do something. What are you doing right now?
I was trying to read a book, but I've had about 5 different conversations since I sat down.
Ooh, what about it? Is anyone else doing anything? I would.
They're doing a lot of stupidity.
Okay.
I mean, Grog went off to try and like find something to kill. What else? Karth was here. He was saying some stupid shit, as Karth does, about a prophecy.
Okay.
Walker was here trying to. What was Walker doing? I don't even remember.
Walker hasn't had the. Walker was technically part of Car's
Oh,
thing.
right. Walker was just here. I don't know if she's gonna come back. Uh, that's it.
Hmm. You want to look at me try on outfits for tomorrow?
You want to try on outfits? What are you gonna?
Yeah, I
What are you
do.
thinking you're gonna wear?
So I was actually thinking I was going to wear. I was going to go like Helsing look, but not Van Helsing D&D. Van Helsing what's his
Like
face?
Hugh
Hugh
Jackman?
Jackman.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
always do Hugh Jackman's announcing.
Yeah, I know. So pull out like out of my pack leather trench coat and a black turtleneck and a vest and like a pocket
It's
watch.
actually a green turtleneck.
Yeah, it's not a green. That's like gray. Is that green?
It's greenish, yeah.
So I tried that outfit on and I'm like,
Freya's like, you didn't really want to try on outfits. You just wanted to wear this one outfit that you already
I did
have.
correct. I
Yeah.
did. I wanted to show you the only piece of casual wear I have, and it is okay.
Freya's seen this one like 6 times. This is the one you always break out.
And I was like, so you think this is good enough? I mean, quite literally.
Hold on, you cut out. What was the last bit?
It's the only thing I have. You think this is good enough?
I mean, it's a little muddy. Um, it's probably fine.
Okay.
If you're gonna wear that, I'm gonna hold on. Um,
So does that mean you're wearing Kate Beckinsale's outfit?
Yeah, that's what I.
But they're lovers in that movie. They're not
Uh-huh.
siblings. Oh wait, hold on. What if I'm the werewolf guy and you're the?
He doesn't have an outfit. I think he's just in a ripped shirt for most of that movie.
No, he does in the beginning.
Okay, Freya's like, I do have this one from a long time ago. It was like for a pirate thing. I can probably. Yeah, she just has that ready.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that
awesome.
jacket is crazy. That was what I was looking for. I was like, oh, she had a really good outfit at one point.
The fur trim. Oh my god.
This movie is so fucking good.
This is the first outfit she wears in the movie. She
Yeah.
loses the jacket in the fight with that werewolf.
Right.
Yeah, she does because she
That
like
werewolf deserved to die.
That werewolf deserved it. Good news, he did. Good news.
I think she gets hit like with the cage and then like her jacket flies off when she flips. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I was before you even start, like, while I was sitting here thinking of what I was gonna wear, I was like, oh, it's either that or it's whatever the brides were wearing. I just play up the vampire thing.
The brides is a good outfit too.
Yeah.
I knew from the jump, like
Of
If you wanted to do
ended.
siblings, there was always
the
brothers
yeah.
like Gretel, the witch hunters.
That's basically what we're wearing already.
Yeah.
Is Freya wearing the pleather leggings?
Yeah.
Yes.
Also,
amazing.
Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters, also unironically a pretty good movie.
Oh, that's what that was. I thought that was the Brothers Grimm.
The names are good, right? Or
It's the only interpretation I've ever seen of it where Hansel ends up developing fantasy diabetes.
So just
He
out
has
of
to have like a
curiosity,
special medicine.
So just out of curiosity, Rob,
yeah,
did you think that this woman was one of the two brothers Grimm?
Yes.
There was also a Brothers Grimm movie where the horse eats a baby.
You know why? Because
it's not a
baby.
That scene is not a baby. It eats a whole grown-ass woman. It eats a whole...
What the fuck?
It also eats a child.
Oh,
So
I guess
like,
it does in a separate...
Oh, yeah.
There's like a fucking horror Brothers Grimm movie where like all of their stories come to life.
It's also not really a horror. Like, apart from that one scene where the horse eats a child because the horse is full of spiders, and then it barfs up the child, and the child is like made of mud and becomes the gingerbread man. Like, everything else about that movie is like very aggressively 2010 and not interesting at all.
It is a horror movie. It was marketed as a horror movie. It was released in February like a horror movie.
No. Knives Out was marketed like a legit fucking mystery. That did not make it an actual mystery movie.
It totally was.
It is a mystery.
It was, but it was marketed as a very serious and like murder, but it is definitely none of those things.
Matt Damon looks terrifying in both of those.
I knew Heath Ledger was in it. I did not realize that was Matt Damon.
Yeah, it's Matt Damon.
That is Matt Damon channeling the vampire Lestat.
Holy shit. Who is that?
She gets eaten by a horse, I'm pretty sure.
What the fuck?
No, that's not the one that gets eaten by the horse. Which one's the lady who gets eaten by the horse?
Who cares?
It's a major character. Anyways, this is...
Why isn't Freya wearing this? That's the real question.
Yeah, that's
what do you mean you haven't had this hat folded up in your pack the entire time?
Maybe if we go to an actual, like, outfit store, but I think we're just like, oh yeah, we're just wearing our cosplays again. Cool.
I love that she has the same dress but in a white for the wedding. This is such an unserious movie.
What the fuck? Okay.
By the
same dress.
That's terrifying.
That's amazing.
Anyways,
That's too scary.
That's too.
Here rips out that outfit and is like, "This is what I'm going with. What are you going with?" I also wiped the mud off of it.
Okay, it's good you wipe the mud off of it.
Yeah, I want it to be very clear that I'm not in my muddy garb.
I mean, we could also do the thing that Witchers do, which is they are told to wear the stupid outfits that the Lord wants them to wear. And then we just show up and we act like put off.
So I
That's what
thought
we
about
do.
doing that, and in character that would make complete sense for Tyr, but out of character, I wanted to like play in this space with Al, so I was like, let me actually an outfit that I would wear.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, you could have worn what the Lord gave you. I just didn't want anyone being like, I just wear my normal clothes, because that's boring.
I mean, I also asked Emma too. I was like, "You think Van Helsing is like formal enough?" And she was like, "Absolutely."
Has Emma seen Van Helsing?
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Did you make her watch it, or did she see it
oh yeah,
without you?
oh yeah.
Okay, that was
Of
my.
course I did. Yeah, I was like, "This is one of the best movies ever made, ever, 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 ever." I also want to watch Battlefield Earth with her, but that movie's actually like really bad.
So is there? I gotta put a pause to this. Is there
Yes.
anything else you'd like to do in the afternoon?
No, that's it. I would like to.
We just do
catch
this
it
for
up
the rest
and-
of the afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to just hang out with my sister.
Fair enough. Walker,
Yes.
what are you doing for the afternoon?
Apparently, since I'm not on grown-up duty, Walker's going to take a very nice bath. Then she's going to meander her way along to her room, and she's going to have Apto come up, and they are going to get ready together because, as far as I'm aware, he is probably on make sure Walker looks like a reasonable and smart person duty because she cannot necessarily be trusted to be ready to go out on her own. So they are definitely drinking wine and getting ready.
Fair enough.
And completely unaware that Freya has not managed to read one singular page of her book.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair. Now it's only the main group that was invited to dinner, so
Yeah, we are
I
absolutely.
don't think he can. I think he'll let her. I think he'll help her get ready anyway.
Oh
In exchange for
absolutely.
gum.
He'll definitely help anybody who would like to get ready. But yeah, so definitely helping you get all. And is that all you're doing?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else.
And last but not least, we have the Herald. Now, I do want to use this moment, Harold, as we are speaking here. Haven't had a chance to chat in a bit. It was only yesterday that not only did you fight a vampire, you remember you were also at some point given a mission. Do you recall this at all? It's not something you have to do now. It's just a moment I wanted to remind you. And it was to see what was going on. Essentially, you were offered help by Erwin, but to sort of prove yourselves, he's sending you to find out why the wine shipments had stopped and what was going on there. I don't know if you recall that. It was a while ago.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, so what are you doing for the afternoon, though? I just wanted to remind you of that while I had you.
For the afternoon, Harold has been trying to find clothes that fit him properly, but everything they've sent him is either a little bit too small or a little bit too big. So he's picked out some large stuff, and he's just gonna kind of wander through the inn and see if he can find Apto.
Yeah, no, you find Apto. You find a couple of the others, and they direct you to Walker's room.
He's gonna
How
shut the door.
how late in the afternoon is it? Like you coming early, or did you traipse around a bit first, just so I can tell you exactly what you're walking in on?
You know, he hung out with Egg and Juicing for a little while, and then decided, oh, I guess I'd better like find some stuff to put on. So yeah, maybe a couple of hours in.
You can hear the cackling from like 5 feet from the door. Like the pre-drinking is on point.
Fair enough. Yeah, he's gonna hear the laughter and just make sure to knock extra loud. Just
Yeah, Walker's gonna just shout for you to come in. And the minute you come in, you can see why they're cackling so loud. There's like a board, like a D&D chest, whatever board off to one side, plus everything they're using to get ready, plus at least 2 bottles of wine so far.
getting into the party spirit early, I see.
It's the only way. It's the only way. You start so that then you have time to sober up before you go, and then you're not tipsy in front of important people. You're tipsy before and you're tipsy after, but during, that's that good shit.
Well, I'll have to take your word on that. I don't normally go to these sorts of things.
I try
Hence
and
why I'm
avoid
here.
them. Get in here. Get that is a vibe. Get in here, and she kicks Apto from whatever he's currently focused on.
You're actually the person I wanted to speak to. You're a bard, correct?
Oh, I've been called many things. One of them, yeah.
A very bard-like answer.
What can I do for you?
I just wondered which of the colleges you attended and whether or not they would teach you sewing, things like this.
Ah. Well, I'm more of a self-taught man. However, I've attended many a party and would be more than happy to assist you. Now, are you going for more of a sort of vague dark warrior look, or are we going for more of a sort of a handsome and yet mysterious sort of party goer look?
I mean, if I had to pick, I'd rather not stand out too much, so probably the latter. Plus, I've only found things that are a little too large, so it might be easier to bring them in. I tried myself, you see, but I don't seem to have the fine motor skills anymore.
It's a whole skill set, buddy. Even if you had the most dexterous of dexterous fingers, it's a whole. You could make a big.
Come on, let's get you dressed up.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Helping you get ready.
Walker's gonna try and play you at whatever board games they can find and get you into like their pre-drinking vibe. Like she has clearly decided that this afternoon is going to be some kind of like awful, and is trying very hard not to think about it.
Yeah, we've all been there. So yeah, eventually, with Apto's help, presumably, Harold manages to put together a shirt and waistcoat combo. This kind of thing. Okay. Minus the watch, of course.
Okay. And we'll say, is that all you'd like to do for the evening, for the afternoon, I should say? You're just getting.
Well, I did also want
to
ask, given, Bard, You don't happen to know any disguise spells or things of that nature?
A tiny bit of magic, but nothing quite like that. Why?
Well, I don't want to change completely. I'd just rather not appear, well, dead. Might draw a little attention.
I think this, between this group, you're going to draw very little attention. I could do with a bit of makeup, but maybe make the cheeks a little less, a little more lifelike, shall we say? But I don't know if you need it.
Well, it's nice of you to say.
He doesn't lie very well, just in general. So
No, not much is obvious,
that
yes.
was legit. That was legit. If he ever lies to you, you'll know. One of his ears twitches.
After just
Same.
kind of like sighs, shakes his head, thinking of all of the years of the many, many times that he has deceived Walker without Walker ever realizing it, but allowing Walker to figure it out sometimes. He goes, let's get you ready, shall we? Have a seat.
Harold does indeed have a seat.
Okay. So, from there, we will jump straight to all of you meeting down in the lobby before heading over to the house. So please, everyone, to describe their characters. We'll start. We'll do the list again. Freya, and I guess by example, Tyr. We already kind of know what you all are wearing.
We have pictures.
Yeah. You got the pictures.
Now, Freya is looking like she put a lot more time into this than Tyr did, just by virtue of what they're wearing. Are we bringing our weapons to this encounter?
Oh, you bet. I'm packing heat.
Alright, you got your sword. I have a glaive, so I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna put that.
It's not collapsible. Come on.
I don't know if those can be collapsible. I mean,
Sure. But yeah, I mean, I'm bringing my two swords, man. I'm bringing them both.
okay, you're coming strapped, so I will also. If they want to take them away, they'll have to take it away at the door.
This is definitely like a come and take scenario. Just like our forefathers, you know.
Our forefather, Van Helsing.
Our forefather Van Helsing.
Okay, well, there you go.
Okay. And Karth, you roll up with that is not the color I was referring to, Karth. So that's
well, so you can see the picture clearly, but you can't see the colors because it's in black and white. But Karth has like the jacket's like purple velvet. He's got his little cravat and the high collar and the blouse underneath, and also he's wearing what passes for shoes for a kobold, which are those little like probably soft leather wraps on his feet. And he has polished his scales.
Did you find a sandbox to roll around in?
I found a sufficiently dusty pile of dirt.
okay. And
And I have 15 knives on me.
I figured.
I'm gonna roll to hide those real quick. So,
Grog, what are you wearing?
I'm assuming we were brought like boxes or chests or whatever of clothes by the Burgermeister's retinue. And Grug spent like at least an hour going through every single item in the thing, putting it on, assessing it for individual comfort, taking it off, and very methodically going through it. And we've come out with this.
Oh no. Oh.
Oh.
That looks pretty good, actually.
I like that. I like that a lot.
It is definitely like one of the Burgermeister's like ties or something that he's using as a bandeau. And those are not a matching pair of shoes, but they were the two sets of shoes that were the most comfortable. Don't know where she got the cigar from. Don't worry about it. Also, the hammer is included. The hammer is both included and on fire.
Oh yeah, I figured as a denizen of hell, you could just summon cigars at will.
Did we ever hear like that we aren't supposed to bring weapons to this thing, or was that not established?
No.
I think we're assuming, but technically it wasn't said.
Oh, if it wasn't explicitly said, this is broken. You can't assume anything.
Okay. And Tier, we can kind of assume the same. You're wearing the Van Helsing outfit.
Yep. And I am bringing my two swords, just in case anyone is curious. I know I said it before, but it goes with repeating.
Okay. In case anyone tries any shit.
Yeah, in case anyone tries to press me or my sister or my...
Friends.
I will be pulling up and throwing hands and swords.
And that's right. And Walker, how does Walker roll up?
Walker's bringing her dress uniform, which is fairly obnoxiously white and gold themed because Palo be praised, motherfuckers. And is 100% coming with obnoxious cape and far too many fiddly metally bits that needed to be polished and the whole fucking nine. But she is properly turned out, and her boots do go clickety clack on, like they are proper soled. And she also 100% under that cape does have the Morning Star. Or the mace.
Okay. And you said it was just, and then for you, Harold, it's just the waistcoat.
Yeah, the waistcoat, and he found like a leather jacket that fits over the top.
Okay.
And that's kind of it. He's gonna bring his sword and shield and stuff, but he'll get Alan to hold on to those until such time as they're potentially needed. But he's just going for the weaponless look at the moment. He's gonna push his hair back a little bit and like doesn't look so much dead now. Is just a little bit tired. He's kind of taken Apto's advice. So just get it. Yeah, where is it? Yeah, like this, but like with the waistcoat and the tie underneath.
That's sick.
Is he glaring like that the whole time? That's
just his default face.
Too much to drink. He's had slightly too much to drink. He's like, I am the most sober I've ever been. I look super sober right now.
Yeah,
absolutely.
In a straight
line? Are you saying I fucking can't walk in a straight line?
I'll be the straightest line you've ever said. Fuck you, buddy.
Congrats on Walker's zombie face, by the way.
Yeah. Wish everybody was close.
So, from there, you all head over to the home, which is this home here on the map.
My favorite part is I'm 90% sure that we were probably sent over the boxes like with outfits. It like there were probably clothes we were intended to wear, and I don't think anyone is on theme.
No.
I did tell him when he offered us clothes that I have my own outfit.
Yeah, you did. And so we're gonna go over to the mansion.
I just opened Grog's model, and I just want to say I really respect the tails coat, little jackets, and then just titties out. That's that's a strong vibe.
Yeah, 100%. But we've got like something that may have belonged to another piece of clothing tied around the neck because there was a bunch of neck stuff, and that's like what people do at fancy parties. Neck thing. Also,
Listen,
definitely.
I paid good blood for these tattoos, and you're gonna fucking see them.
Also that. Also 100%. Those are not like that's probably underwear, or at least not just something you're meant to be wearing by itself. It's fine. It's comfy.
Titties out for Barovia. I'm down. Let's go.
So I've moved us all to the map. Can we all see?
It's down.
No.
It's down in the
wait.
lower right corner.
Yeah,
I can
on the fucking roll 20.
I can see my token and nothing else.
Fucking
Same.
Google Chrome just not working.
I love that it works on my end now, where I can see all of your visual ranges. Scroll down, darling.
I love that for Walker's thing, you used a bunch of horns to make her like leafy.
Her little bone wreath thing. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that wasn't. I
Because
wasn't
there
sure.
is one in the like headgear selection, but I think it squishes your hair.
I couldn't find a bone wreath that would work.
Also,
Kinda
no one
scary.
Also, no one acknowledged it, but I rolled a natural crit, a 31 to hide knives on me.
Click on your token.
You're gonna be pooping out
That's
knives next week.
Next week.
I used sleight of
This
hand
is way
so
too
well that I did not cut my sphincter when
I got them all up there. Will I be able to get them out? Who knows?
It's like sword swallowing, except
I've got so many knives hidden. I've got knives on fucking all of you.
I mean, you'd struggle to hide any knives on Grog's outfit unless there are like pockets in that jacket.
Nah, they're on the back of Grog's head. There's like a
mohawk.
Yeah, there's like a single knife hidden inside Grog's mohawk.
Harold has two knives hidden in his smouldering gaze.
His smoldering gaze. The great part about hiding knives in the Herald's outfit is that the Herald is a revenant, so I can hide knives inside the Herald.
Like, I know you rolled a 30
You can
with
try.
sleight of hand. If you're going to be putting knives inside people, I think that might need more than just a good sleight of hand roll.
I think that's an attack roll.
No, I just handed the knives to the Herald and was like, here, shove this in your rib cage for later.
Just because I'm dead doesn't mean it won't still hurt.
Yeah.
that is true.
Please?
Here would like to try to swallow one.
No, you don't. You really don't need that. You don't even throw knives. Why do you have this many?
You don't need so many.
I've literally thrown knives before.
But you don't
You can have two in the jacket, and if I check it at the door, that's your responsibility.
If I put them where I think they should go in the jacket, they will never find them. So that's fine.
All right, good.
Oh my god, I think they just added a shirt that works perfectly for what I'm wearing.
Well, I'm going outside to summon Alan.
Yeah, give me 2
Let me know when you're
seconds.
ready to go.
This literally is fixed and working for me, but apparently is not fixed and working for anybody else.
Oh, I can see stuff.
Oh, I can see something. Now.
You're just fucked, I guess.
Try. I'm assuming you have, but try reloading.
I can see stuff.
I can now see the outside.
The color of the backdrop in Roll20 has changed for me, but I'm not seeing anything in the box itself.
It's all the way at the bottom, Gaz.
Oh,
Bottom right.
Yeah, literally had to go through in little points of put little points of light in every room, so that Roll20 was happy to be like, ah yes.
Yeah, it goes, oh, it's essentially assuming I see what it's done. So this is my bad for thinking Roll20 assumed that people would light their own homes. No, apparently Roll20 is assuming that this house is pitch black.
Fair enough.
You gotta put light sources in every
Yep.
point in the house.
And outside and
Yep.
yeah, so that's done that.
Yep. So there's light sources everywhere, so there we go. So are you gonna not, like, what do you do when you arrive?
Is there not a
There were guards here when we came last night.
or at least like someone to announce us, right?
Yeah.
There is a guard at the gate, and they have passed you on to the inside. Like, they've sent you on.
Let's just walk up. I'm just gonna go ahead.
Yeah, buddy.
We just walk in.
is there a stable that I can drop off Alan?
Yeah,
Yes,
do
they have
y'all?
a
Someone please validate the Herald's parking?
That's some very good parking, Harold. Good job, buddy. Do you feel validated?
Well, it was mostly Alan, so.
Good job, Alan.
As you do come in, there is a maid here. I don't know why they just really like this token.
Everyone in Barovia wears a cloak, regardless.
Yeah, everyone wears the cloak.
Are we walking into his basement?
No. So as you look around, you do see all of these sort of bundles of sticks everywhere. They're like sticks and hay.
This motherfucker's gonna burn down the house with us inside it.
You also see a bunch of framed portraits all over the place. There's a wide staircase right there, next to you to your right. You also see that it kind of stretches, this hallway stretches out all the way, basically the length of the house. There's doors leading off. The bundle of twigs that are everywhere, the maid kind of hears your question and goes, oh, beg pardon, they're going to be used for the Festival of the Blazing Sun. They're going to be wrapped around I think they're going to have a giant sun effigy they're going to burn. And they're storing it here for now.
In the mayor's house.
It was his idea.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
He's very hands-on.
You sound thrilled.
Of course I am. always thrilled for these festivals.
Blink twice if you're in danger.
Please. The mayor's currently, the Burgermeister's currently busy. However, I can show you to the lady of the house, and you can speak to her. One moment, right this way. And she leads you.
The Burgermeister will be joining us, yes?
Yes, of course. Of course. So this door here.
Oh, hello, everyone.
You walk in, and I will keep pinging the door for everybody who's not put themselves in. You can just stack your tokens. Don't worry about positioning.
No, I'm worried about positioning.
This is a frightening room to walk into with this same token.
Oh my
You
god,
read the
so
same
many
token
books.
over and over again? Yeah.
They all turn in perfect unison because they all have the same canned animation. Also, it's definitely one of those hoods where it's like got a little bit of wire inside it, so they can do that. Like they grab it right at the sort of bottom, and they can just do the perfect one motion lift for it to fully cover their head.
Walker, I didn't get to say anything before we came in, but you look very nice in your uniform.
Thank you. It is my least favorite thing that they issue to me. The actor says we have to do it properly.
So in here, there's a massive wrought iron chandelier above you all, and a polished wooden table. Around the table are currently 8 women, differing ages, in these sort of comfortable-looking high-backed chairs. Their clothes are all sort of faded but nice. They're all currently drinking tea and eating cake, while a woman at the end of the table who's extremely well dressed sort of circles around and is talking excitedly about the decorations. And you can also see that these women are currently sewing and sort of stitching what look to be maybe children's costumes, and also weaving together sort of wicker suns and things. They sort of be making the decorations. She looks up and see you all come in, and the maid goes, excuse me, my lady, the Burgermeister's guests have arrived. He says he's currently indisposed, though. And she goes, that's fine, dear, that's fine. You're dismissed, thank you. Hello, one and all. Hello, welcome. Welcome, would you all like some tea and cake? I am Lady Lydia. Oh, sorry, wrong accent for her.
New actress recast.
I was going to say, this is a new character. We would never have known it's the wrong accent if you hadn't
She
said
immediately
anything.
gets struck by a beam from heaven, and as the light clears in, replaces someone in the exact same costume but a different actress.
No, because they're both old Southern.
Oh yeah.
Goes,
Yeah, she's got to sound a little more racist.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm Lady Lydia Petronov. It is a wonder to meet you all here today. Please come on in. Let me get some more chairs. And she sort of snaps her fingers, and the maid sort of
I'm sorry.
Go get a few.
I'm sorry. Old Southern accent with the last name Petronov made my
everybody
skin.
Here, they've decided to make everyone in Ravenloft Russian for some reason.
And you're here over here making them Texan.
Yeah, at least this town. The maid actually has an accent closer to everybody in Barovia that you've met.
When
Lady
she
Lydia
says, "Let me get you some chairs," and then immediately snaps her fingers for the maids to move, Grog does go like.
And she goes, I do apologize. Our little tea party is running a bit late. But we're getting ready for the festival coming up. Are you all excited? Are you staying for the festival?
We're considering it.
Oh, you should. It's going to be oh so much fun.
Radiant.
I want to insight check that delivery.
I have a query about the festival.
Go ahead and insight. It's a contested roll.
Oh, it's a 7, in fact.
Would also like.
Wait, Grok.
Is she 91?
No, but I need to see what
she does.
What the bonus is.
Yeah.
Shame that my magic drink gave me advantage on perception, not insight.
I forgot to drink the magic drink.
What did you roll?
A 7.
7.
Okay. Yeah, as far as you can tell.
Fair enough.
So,
as you can tell, she seems excited for the party.
if we were to not attend the festival, would there be repercussions for that?
You are all guests in this town, of course, and we understand that you are all, from what my husband has told me, very, very busy people. But we would be absolutely delighted if you were to make it.
Right. And I suppose the man currently shackled in the town square, he wasn't a very busy person.
You notice all the women get very quiet at the table. And she goes, now I wouldn't know about when or why people are been arrested or punished or anything like that. That is beyond me. I'm not into the politics of this town. I'm just married to the Burgermeister.
Right. Which affords you the ability to say that you are not invested in the...
Walker kicks Karth under the table relatively hard.
Ow.
Both Freya and Walker were starting to move there.
Strahd uses the moment of tension to grab a very large cake and just start shoving it into his mouth.
It's very good tea, ma'am.
Oh, well, thank you. All right, ladies. Why don't you all get cleaned up and get headed out? We're going to entertain our guests here. But it was a pleasure to see you all. I can't wait to see you all tomorrow. If you all want it or interested, we do have a little bit of a tea party every day. Everyone is welcome.
I would like to make a sleight of hand check to slip one of these women a scrap of paper with a bit of thieves' cant scrawled across it.
Okay.
When did you make that?
When did you make this?
They're just business cards.
As I was speaking to the lady of the house while and questioning whether or not she's aware of the fact that the people of her city are being harshly punished because they could not attend a festival.
I don't know about that one, Harley.
What?
I don't know about that one.
No, that sounds like a long note, man. Sounds like a long note.
He made the choice.
Yep. Yeah, go ahead, sleight of hand.
I think the funny thing will be if this random woman can read Thieves' Cant.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, you wrote it. Yeah.
Fucking rogues, man.
You slipped it into her pocket. And yeah.
The note is literally just if you're in danger, go to the tavern.
It's in Thieves' Cant.
Yes, it is. And so if anybody here... If anybody in the staff of this house can read Thieves' Cant, we might gain some useful intelligence. If they can't read Thieves' Cant, then nothing happens.
It would
If
be
they
very
can read
funny if they
Thieves'
just stared
Cant.
back at you and was like, I can't read this shit.
So as
It's gonna take her a minute to realize.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
even
like, how many times have you had something in your pockets that you've only found out was in there after you've pulled it out of the washing machine and realized it's dissolved
Yeah, you're just like,
in
oh,
there?
what is
Garth snuck it
What
with
the
a
fuck is
31.
this?
She is not finding that out until the next time her hand goes in that pocket, and even then,
Yeah.
and even then,
I'm seeing how messed up, and she goes, "Please, please, have a seat." And the maid has come in and cleared out the table.
I would like to pull a chair out for Walker.
She takes a seat here.
Walker will let you do that and then say, mostly because she's already turning to the lady of the house and is like, as a servant of the sun myself, obviously I am thrilled to see such a radiant display in these dark times.
Who moved me? Don't
There's
move
not
me.
enough technically seats on the screen.
Hold on. If you hold Alt,
I was gonna say there is a way for like precise placement.
yeah, if you
Yeah.
hold Alt,
you have
it
to
lets
be,
you.
and you have to be, or you can say it's a drawing rather than a token is the other way, but it fucks with everything else thereafter.
Hold Alt.
Holding Alt does work.
Holding Alt is much better.
Where's the Herald?
Probably under Rob.
Gone.
I'll be honest, I still can't see shit.
Where did your
My
token go? You had one. Hold on.
Why am I in the corner?
my roll 20 is
Because you didn't move your. Because you didn't move your. I moved your token into that corner a while ago. Because you had not moved at all.
Oh, my bad. I was just doing.
And I was like,
Hey.
I guess either Tears not coming in or.
Things I love from here, I can see just out of this window, and I can see two women in cloaks.
They're just watching us
Yeah,
for the greater
oh.
good.
They're just
that she
hanging
put
out.
them there to get them out of the way, but it is really
did.
funny to imagine we're just surrounded by clones of the same woman.
Rob, if you hold Alt when you're letting go of your token, you can put yourself directly on the chair.
I can now see things. I guess something to do with the lighting, maybe. I just
No,
Oh, there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your token just did not exist for some
Oh.
reason. Harold, your token had vanished.
Yeah, so
I can see the room that we're in. I can see, like, depending on where I move the token, I can see through the
Huzzah.
doors, I guess. Okay.
Yeah,
we're
there
good.
are
They're
windows,
windows.
ignore the women outside. They don't.
Those aren't there.
We
Okay,
don't
yeah, no,
talk
I
about
didn't
the
see
women
shit.
outside.
Yeah.
Harold's just been blindly following us because he put his hat on backwards and now he can't see.
But yes, 100% is just gently probing on the basis that me love Sun too. Sun real neat.
Sun good.
She goes, yes, we do have a temple here to Lathander. My brother is actually the priest.
Really?
Yes, indeed.
A very fine gentleman. We spoke the day before yesterday.
Oh, well, isn't that nice? He is a sweet man.
The sweetest.
I want to insight check that as well, but I'm not going to because I insight checked her the first time and she was fine.
Oh, I thought you meant Walker.
No, it's a separate statement. You can insight. It's a separate
No,
statement.
I'm not going to because Grog is now not that suspicious of her.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm suspicious of everybody.
Well, yes.
Not her,
You
though.
can't do anything about it, though.
Not her, though.
She's good.
You're
How
like,
long-
she's talking about her sibling. This is a normal amount of animosity.
How long have you held these events, my lady?
Oh, for as long as my husband has been in charge since his dear old daddy passed.
Forgive my lack of local knowledge. How long is that?
Well, lady doesn't like to reveal her age, but
A child brother, absolutely sure.
900 years
Before
ago.
you ended up in the pocket dimension, right?
let's see, our son is 25, so about been doing it about 40 years.
Goodness, and your son is fitting to take in his father's footsteps?
That certainly is his father's plan.
And what's his plan?
Oh, he's going through a phase, but for a good long while, he too wanted to take over for his father.
And is he better served? Is this a following my uncle into the priesthood kind of situation? You obviously don't need to answer. I don't mean to pry. I'm just.
Oh, no, nothing like that. Nothing like that. Don't you worry. No. He's just a bit of a peculiar boy.
Nice.
Now, unfortunately, you will not be able to meet him today, as he is not feeling well.
A shame. We've been in town for several days. Is there a chance we've run into him already?
No, he's been feeling a bit under the weather in his adjoined to his room upstairs. Keeps to himself.
Madam, if there is illness, obviously I am at your disposal. I am fairly accomplished in my craft. If he is unwell, certainly it would not be fair or inappropriate for him to be denied the celebration of the sun tomorrow, if it can be at all managed.
I'll tell you what, I will send, and she looks over at the maid who's, I'm not moving her token back and forth, but the maid has been sort of standing off in the corner, and she goes, he is an adult, so it's up to him. He's a very private person. Dear, would you go ask and see if he would like perhaps a professional to come have a look, see what's been getting at him, and if he would like to speak to someone about it.
Yeah.
And she goes, yes, miss.
At the very least, tell him there is cake.
Of course, miss.
Not for long.
Hurries up, and at this point, as she passes by, you hear in the hallway, "Oh, yes, Burgermeister." And she, at this point, the Burgermeister comes in and goes, oh, "Where are you, buddy? Come here." And he still does have his 2 dogs with him.
He's coming into the dining room with his 2 dogs.
Now that is a sick head.
And you do see that he is also wearing half plate, like he's got a plate shirt.
Holy crap, that's a lot of head.
My guy got a 7 head.
That's all head. Like, that hair doesn't start until the back. Holy shit.
I started.
That's fucking wild.
How this guy got more forehead than his dog?
He's got all the forehead in Barovia.
It's the kind of head you could use for advertising space.
Grog.
Check his forehead for advertising space.
Grog pops like 2 fingers out of his mouth after having shoved a piece of cake in there and throws the guy like a salute so bad it makes Walker's spine crawl a little bit.
She appreciates the effort, but feels a little sickened. It's fine.
He goes, well, I am indeed happy to have you all here today. I am thrilled that you took us up on our invitation.
I don't like this guy.
To be here.
I don't like this.
As are we.
I love the idea that Karth just said that out loud. Like, he's like, I'm so thrilled you're here. And Karth's like, I don't like this man.
And clerics
This man is bad. I don't like him.
clerics fix
He
all
has a he goes, I do
this.
apologize for the noise. We have everything set up and around ready, getting ready for the festival that starts tomorrow. It runs all weekend. It's gonna be amazing. I know.
I think it's very nice decor for a big house like this. Very flammable.
I'm very excited that T said good boys and the cat answered. So canonically, those dogs meow like very small kittens.
Yeah.
What sort of events do you have planned for your festival?
Oh well, now that would ruin the surprise, wouldn't it? And he winks and taps his nose.
Of course.
But it's a very like politician sort of wink and tap note. Like everything he's doing, he's almost like he's on the campaign trail right now. You get that kind of vibe from him. Despite
This
being
is a
in
monarchy.
organization.
This is a
He's a mayor.
Of course, we wouldn't want to get advance information that might put us in a position of advantage for winning any events. That would be truly unfair.
Wait, there's events?
But if there are
I thought
prizes to
someone
be
was just going to be
won,
burned at the stake or something.
I wouldn't imagine.
Oh no,
Yeah.
we're not burning a person. It's just an effigy of the sun.
okay. See,
Oh.
we
Well,
For
were
those who have seen
nervous.
this movie, he reminds me of this.
Yes.
yeah. So you're just gonna take all the sticks and put them into a big ball.
Like a
Well,
person shape.
It's a big grand effigy in the shape of the wonderful shape of the sun, with like a symbol, not just the round, circular disc that we see.
Oh, and Grog vaguely flaps a hand over at Walker, like pointing, like on the back of the cape. I get it. Okay, so it's a ball, but like with wiggly bits. This is pretty cool. Yeah.
Once you set a ball with wiggly bits on fire, it's pretty sun-like. It does a pretty good job.
On fire is pretty sun-like.
The wiggly bits really add to it.
Grog
Historically speaking.
hunkering in your general direction.
He looks over and he goes, "Now I am intrigued, madam. If I'm told right, you can actually make the sun shine. That is."
I can harness the light of the sun. I cannot reach up and reveal the true sun for you. That is somewhat beyond me in this particular
No. I
way.
mean, you can create the light down here.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Palo be praised.
I was wondering, would you like to participate in our little shindig tomorrow?
As goes the small kitten, so goes my army. Yes, it's an ancient phrase for Palo. But the kitten says yes. We shall.
Well, all right. And he
I'm
looks
very good at setting things on
excited.
fire.
He looks very excited at this, and he goes, You see, I have a plan. What is everyone doing right now while before he launches into his monologue? What is everyone doing right now?
Any food that is within Grog's arm reach without having to like lean too far over the table.
Oh yeah, you're getting brought all kinds of foods.
Is this a candelabra? Is this like a candelabra on the table?
No, it's a chandelier.
Is there any silverware out?
Plenty.
Oh no.
I feel like
we would have.
Would be set in front of you.
I feel like we would have had a conversation about not stealing things from our hosts on the way over, but we didn't explicitly say that, so I can't be mad at this. But also, God fucking damn it. Oh no.
I
Art
like this
is
as well because he's gonna sell a bunch of silverware and get like 3 gold for it.
no.
Meanwhile,
I
I got
want
like
to be.
25 from punching some dude.
I want to be clear. Karth isn't like actively stealing the silverware. It's just kind of an unconscious thing. Like he reaches out, grabs a fork, eats a bite of cake, and then just puts the fork in a pocket.
Yeah.
And then the next time he reaches out, someone's replaced the fork for him.
Not here. It's not like you're getting an endless supply of. They've just brought out. You've been brought out your silverware. It's that thing where you're sitting there going, "Oh God, which fork do I use for which course?"
Oh, okay.
It's
Well,
being
because
brought out
if,
main courses.
if people
yeah.
were replacing the silverware, that would mean they wouldn't be noticing you were stealing it.
yes, but the point is, critically, the servants would be noticing. The lady and the lord, they're not gonna see it. They don't care. But also, I guess at this point, that the only fork left on Karth's side is the main course fork. He's got the other 4 in his pocket.
I'm sure there will be no repercussions with the fact that you have just stated that the servants can see that you are stealing.
They don't fucking care.
Who do you think is going to be blamed for the silverware going missing?
That's a good point.
I think
Also,
Harold would like to try and attempt to convince Karth to keep his hands clean
At this point, you would be doing that
in this sense.
You would be doing that from across the table.
Yeah.
Kick him.
I'll just.
Kick him.
He's gonna take the 2 knives that Karth had on him and send them straight from his eyes towards Karth.
I'm
With a
actually
look that
going
suggests
to.
if you pick up another fork, you're going to find it embedded in your leg.
Fine, I put the fucking forks back.
Grog
anybody else?
watches you just start taking forks out of your jacket and just zones out, tilting his head on one side and just watching like 9 different forks come out of your jacket, not listening to what the mayor's saying at all.
So at this point, he's gone into a bit of a monologue. He's talking about, you see, I've got it all figured out. This place is based in misery. Is it not? So, if we are not miserable, we are not of this place. And if we are not of this place, we can leave. My plan.
I mean,
I'm gonna
can't
make
fault your
everybody
logic.
in this house, everybody in this town, as happy as I fucking can, and then we're all gonna walk out of here happy.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah,
If anybody is everybody focused on him,
Yeah.
it's
not
somebody else.
Grog.
If he's
Yeah, not
speaking
me. Everyone else probably.
insane,
Grog is very obviously just staring at Karth.
Okay, so Karth, what are you doing?
Oh, Karth is paying attention.
You're paying attention, but you okay.
I'm also putting forks back.
Fair. Freya, what are you doing?
Freya doesn't have anything to eat, I assume, because she has a
The
very
food has been put
strict
out.
diet.
They don't know anything about that. Remember?
Yes.
I mean, she could drink the tea, can't she?
I mean, she technically could, but I don't know what it would do to her. And so she is not really eating.
You could fake it if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Just gonna have to
Nurse it.
make like early 2000s diet trends afterward.
Yeah, she's holding off on that because she's.
But otherwise, are you just like really focused on him, or are you looking? I just want to know what everyone is doing so that there's other. Without giving too much away, I just need to know what's happening.
She is focused on him, but in a way where she is listening to